I'd like to call this village board meeting of October 18th, 2018 to order. Would the clerk please take the roll?
President Jackson,
Here.
Trustee Schmidt,
Here.
Trustee Sullivan. Here. Trustee Light,
Here.
Trustee Meritato,
Excused.
Trustee Pojek,
Here.
and Trustee Schroeder.
Would you all please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Trustee Schmidt,
Thank you,
would
Mayor.
you like to start us off?
I would love to.
Someday I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to start at the other end.
I keep hearing that.
Remember that, David.
You better let them know.
What?
Better let them know.
Please join Mayor Linda Jackson, the Village Board of Trustees, the Glendale Heights Police Department, and the Glendale Heights VFW Post 2377 for a ceremony at Veterans Memorial Park as we honor all military personnel, past and present. The Veterans Day ceremony will begin at 11 a.m. on Veterans Day, November 11th. The event includes a flag and color guard presentation, rifle salute, and a tribute to our fallen warriors. We will also be recognizing the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I with a centenary wreath laying and a tolling of a bell 21 times, representing the bells of peace as we honor the men and women who served our country during this time. Please note that all village offices will be closed on Monday, November 12th, in observance of Veterans Day. For more information, please call the mayor's office at 630-909-5303. Please join us at our Neighborhood Watch meeting on Wednesday, October 24th at 7:30 p.m. at the Village Hall. Officer Ryan Sheehan will be presenting on how to respond during an active shooter situation and what to expect during an intense situation. For more information, please contact the Glendale Heights Police Department's non-emergency number at 630-260-6070. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Trustee Sullivan,
Thank you, Mayor.
you're welcome.
The Sports Hub is a place to be on Friday, October 19th, to help Frightful Night. Kids ages 10 to 14 are invited to the Sports Hub from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. for the 5th annual Halloween. Participants will dance to Halloween tunes, play ghoulish games, and win some prizes. If you're brave enough, take a stroll down the Hub's haunted hallway for a frightfully fun time. The fee is $7 for residents and $12 for non-residents. For more information, please contact the Sports Hub at 630-260-6060. The Village of Glendale Heights is getting in the Halloween spirit. Halloween is on Wednesday, October 31st, and we would like to remind residents that trick-or-treating hours are from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Also, on Halloween evening, we invite children 15 and under to come and trick-or-treat at Safety Town Halloween for a safe and family-friendly event. Safety Town Halloween runs from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. For more information on Safety Town Halloween, please contact Tanya Mackel at 630-909-5459. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. Trustee
welcome.
Light,
Thank you, Mayor.
you're welcome.
To enable an efficient and effective street sweeping schedule, parking on streets is not allowed during the months of Not allowed during the months of October and November between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. on designated day. Color-coded no parking signs have been posted in 4 different zones throughout the village. Parking is prohibited on Mondays for the red zone, Tuesdays for the blue zone, Wednesdays for the green zone, and Fridays for the brown zone. To find out your zone, visit the village's website. Please note, residents are not allowed to park on the apron portion of their driveways during your designated street sweeping day. For any questions on street sweeping program, please contact Public Works at 630-260-6040. The next coffee at the Mayor and Village Board is scheduled for Saturday, November 3rd, from 10 a.m. to noon at the Center for Senior Citizens. If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions for the Mayor or Village Board, please call the Mayor's office anytime at 630-909-5303.
Trustee Light, I just want to make sure that the residents know that we're now allowing them to park on the apron.
Oh, residents are now allowed, sorry. You're now allowed, correct. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Trustee Pojek.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
Daylight savings time is ending. It's that time of the year again. Time to fall back an hour now that daylight savings time is ending. Don't forget to turn your clocks back 1 hour on Sunday, November 4th at 2 o'clock in the morning. Not before. It's also a good time to replace the batteries in your smoke detectors. Help spread the Christmas cheer to those in Glendale Heights. The Village of Glendale Heights Christmas Sharing Program will be helping those in need for the holiday season by providing meals and gifts to families. Gift tags listing wish for items will be decorating trees located on the first floors of the Civic Center, Center for Senior Citizens, and the Sports Hub beginning November 19th. Please attach the gift tag to your unwrapped gift donation and return it to the Civic Center or the Center for Senior Citizens by December 7th. For more information on how you can get involved in Christmas sharing, please contact Debbie McKenzie at 630-260-6050. Thank you.
Thank you, Chester. Trustee Schroeder.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
The Glendale Heights Center for Senior Citizens is a senior health insurance program, also called SHIP. It's a sponsored site and is offering open enrollment assistance for senior citizens now through December the 7th. Our trained volunteer counselors can provide one-on-one assistance to Medicare beneficiaries and their caregivers. The SHIP volunteers can provide you with the information you need to make educated decisions about your insurance. This free statewide health insurance counseling service is sponsored by the Illinois Department on Aging. So stop by the Center for Senior Citizens to pick up your prevention service program information. Please call the Glendale Heights for Senior Citizens at 630-260-6050 to schedule an appointment for assistance with your health insurance questions. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mary. Next on our list, we have 2 proclamations. The first being to proclaim October 24th, 2018 as GFWC Illinois Junior Day, and October 21st through the 27th, 2018 as GFWC Advocates for Children's Week. The next proclamation is to proclaim October 31st, 2018 as Halloween Trick-or-Treat in the Village of Glendale Heights. If there are no objections, I will sign these proclamations.
No objections.
Okay, thank you. Next, I would like to appoint trustee Pat Meritato and Jean Kerman. To
Joan.
Joe?
Joan.
Joan.
It's spelled wrong. Oh, you're right. Joan Kerman to the Senior Citizens Advisory Committee. So if there are no objections, a motion would be in order to Trustee Sullivan.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. The appointment, Pat and Joan. We now go to public discussion of agenda items. If there's anyone in the public that wishes to address this board on an agenda item, please step forward. Being none, you have the consent agenda before you. What is your pleasure? Trustee Pojek.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Roll call vote.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Pojek?
Yes.
And Trustee Schroeder.
Yes.
Consent agenda is approved. There is no old business, so new business number 1 is an ordinance to amend Chapter 8 entitled Traffic Schedules of Title 7 entitled Motor Vehicles in Traffic of the Village Code of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. And that's for the installation of a stop sign on northbound Reeves Drive at Golden Drive. This is first reading. Number 2 is an ordinance to approve and authorize the execution of an intergovernmental agreement between the County of DuPage and the Village of Glendale Heights for mowing county roads and rights-of-way. This is also first reading. We are back to public discussion of agenda items. If there's anyone in the public that wishes to address this board on an agenda item, please step forward. Being none, a motion to recess and go into the committee of the whole so we can then adjourn to executive session to discuss pending litigation and probable or imminent litigation pursuant to the Open Meetings Act 5 ILCS 120/2 C11. Trustee Sullivan.
Motion to recess to the Committee of the Whole.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are recessing to Committee of the Whole, and then we will go back to the board meeting.
All right. I would like to call, the Committee of the Whole for October 18th, 2018 to order. Becky, could you please note who's here?
So noted.
Do we have any additions? Chester?
College Park.
Park. Anything else? Sharon?
If we're talking parks, let's talk Camera Park.
Okay. Does anyone in the public like to make comments on any of the agenda items that we have today? Nope. All right, we'll go ahead and start with the, our first part, zoning administrator. A recommendation to approve a variance to section 11-C, 9C-4C, 3, to decrease the rear yard setback from 30 feet to 9 feet in the R2 single-family detached resident district to allow three-season room addition to the principal structure at 1781 Devon Drive. Sharon?
I'll move it to the board with a recommendation to concur.
Second.
Discussion? No questions? Okay, let's call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we'll move that to the board then. Perfect. Next one, discussion regarding occupational health services between Amita Health Medical Group and the Village of Glendale Heights.
That would be mine. So I just want to explain to you, just for a couple of minutes, of what we're looking to do. Currently, our occupational health, where we go for pre-employment testing, drug screens, and so forth, is done through Physicians Immediate Care up on Army Trail Road. For several years, we've been hoping to be able to go back to going to Amita Hospital, Glen Oaks, because of the 24-hour care that they're able to provide. Right now, you go to, if 24 hours a day, you could go to Glen Oaks, but they do not necessarily communicate with Physicians Immediate Care. The Amita new health center on North Avenue, just west of President Street, opened up last year, and they have now cleared some of the hurdles that we were looking for them to clear in order for them to communicate directly with the Amita Hospital and make it seamless for any of our employees that are hurt after hours to be able to go to Amita and then also do their follow-up care with Amita Occupational Health. So we are looking to change our occupational health care provider from Physicians Immediate Care to Amita's Occupational Health to be able to make that transition very smoothly for us. So on the next village board meeting, if with your approval now, we will come back with a resolution to do just that.
So do we need to move it to the board?
Yes. Mayor?
Move that to the board with a recommendation to concur
Second.
and keep going. Good job.
Discussion? Chester?
Michael, is there a difference in cost?
There is a slight difference in cost. Most of the things that we use the most are the same price.
Oh, really?
Additionally, Amita Occupational Health will come on site to do some of the drug screens that we do when we do our mass hirings at seasonal time. We try to have, for instance, when the golf course comes online with a majority of their seasonal staff, we have the company come on site. Physicians Immediate Care actually just stopped that service. We just received notification in the last month that they'd be stopping that service. Amita will continue to do that. So the things like the drug screens and so forth that we do on a regular basis, those prices are the same. There's a small cost increase for a couple of the things that we do very rarely.
Thank you.
And I just want to add to that it was Mike Marin and Nicole Lewis who negotiated those fees so that they would be comparable.
Good.
Thank you.
Job well done.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? No? Okay. Call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. All right. Let's go on to other. College Park.
Oh, this is for Keith. Keith, I had one resident call regarding that new bridge you installed and repaired. She said it's about time. That thing was in bad shape. I think you're well aware of it. And it looks great.
Thank
They
you.
did a good job.
We're not quite finished yet. We got some painting to do, but
Yeah, I know that.
It's definitely an improvement to the park.
Big time.
Yes, and that was all done in-house by your skilled staff.
Right.
So that was
I will make
very
sure to pass that along.
affordable.
And the next thing is the parking lot.
We got that on the list.
Oh, that was good.
That's all I have.
That's it?
Thank you, Keith.
You sure? All right.
Positive.
All right.
See the paint color.
What?
Chicago Bears.
No bears.
No. I'll put a stop to that.
All right. On to Camera Park now. Sharon?
This also is for Keith, and not to put you on the spot, but it reminded me when Chester said park. I received a phone call during Oktoberfest
Okay.
from a resident that the kids were playing at Camera Park in the playground. Okay, now some of the stuff was changed, right? Did we change any equipment there?
We put some stuff in about a year and a half ago, a couple years, nothing new.
Nothing
Recently.
Oh, okay, because I thought we changed some stuff, and they said that the slide was in really bad shape, that it was rusty, looked like the silver was coming off on the kids' pants. So, I don't know which, are we doing anything in that park?
Not that I am aware of, but I will do some checking. I'll
You
look
can
into
check
it and
it
I'll
out
get back
for
to
me?
you. Absolutely.
Thank you. That's it. I just wanted to,
Okay, that's
it
it.
reminded me, so.
All right, is there any other public comments? Anybody in the, come on up to the podium. Can you just give your name and address, please?
Good evening, Board. My name is Seth Lewis. My address is 29W571 Sunnydale Court, Bartlett, Illinois. Mr. Mayor, staff, trustees, it's a pleasure to be here in front of you. I am running to be your state senator here in this district, and the election is coming up close, or very soon, and I wanted to come visit you. At the same time, elections can be very contentious, as we all know. And in this district, the 23rd, every community has a different personality, and I wanted to come understand yours. And as I look, my opponent, though, happened to drop a tremendous amount of signs along the major thoroughfares here in Glendale Heights. North Avenue, Army Trail Road, something that's above normal and customary. So my question, is this allowable in Glendale Heights? Is this a permissible campaigning action? If so, I would like to go purchase and drop 5,000 or 6,000 signs in the thoroughfares.
It's actually, you can prohibit them in the right-of-ways and the thoroughfares. You cannot prohibit them on any private property under the First Amendment protections.
Correct, yeah, these are not in houses. These are,
Do we prohibit them on the right-of-ways?
The only thing I realize is North Avenue is a state road,
It is.
and I think
They
they
should police
have
that.
to pull that, and Army Trail is a county road, which would have to,
They're jurisdictionally belong to those
yeah.
agencies.
okay, so the Village of Glendale Heights would do nothing within those thoroughfares.
We take no jurisdictional control within those right-of-ways.
Okay, so it must be an approved process. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Thank you.
Anyone else in the public like to make a comment? Being none, all right, call for adjournment. Sharon?
A motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, meeting is adjourned.
Wait a minute, don't leave yet.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
I'd like to call this village board meeting back to order. And the last thing on our list is an executive session. Sure. For pending litigation and probable or imminent litigation pursuant to Open Meetings Act 5 ILCS 120/2 C11. So, Trustee Schmidt,
So moved.
Second.
did I say to adjourn
Adjourn
to
to.
executive session? Okay. Roll call vote.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Pojek?
Yes.
Trustee Schroeder?
Yes.
And Trustee Schmidt?
We are adjourning to executive session.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody. Good night.
Right.